God is faithful. Make no excuses. God will do what he says he'll do. God was leading our church in Centerville to go to Ecuador for its first ever foreign mission trip. We knew we were called to go, but we had no idea where the money was going to come from. Been there? That's how we were. We had no idea where the money was going to come from. We had this lady who was planning on going to Ecuador with us, and she came to the pastor and said, "Hey, pastor, what do you think about doing a rummage sale?" We were like, "Oh, man, we really don't like rummage sales. It's a lot of work, a lot of junk. You have a lot of leftovers, and you don't make a lot of money sometimes." And so the pastor said, "Well, I'll tell you what, we'll pray about it." We had no intentions of praying about it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. No intentions about it at all. But literally a couple days later, a lady from Richard Center somewhere calls our church office out of the blue and says, "Hey, I saw on your website that you guys are going to Ecuador. You wouldn't be doing a rummage sale, would you?" The pastor said, "Well, no, not really. Why?" And she informed us that she had a plot of land about 15, 20 minutes away from our church, and she had 2 large storage containers full of old stuff. She had an old truck, a couple canoes, an old boat, tractor, a couple golf carts, all kinds of stuff, and she wanted to donate it to our church for a rummage sale. She was selling the plot of land. She wanted to get rid of all this stuff. And so we went through it, and there was a little bit of junk, but for the most part, old tools, antiques, old comic books, all kinds of really neat stuff. And so we filled our entire fellowship hall full of this stuff and did a 2-day rummage sale. And in a 2-day period, we raised over $20,000. Is that not crazy? God is faithful. Make no excuses. God will do what he says he'll do.